Miguel Dorati back here in the iBot Vaults, and we're going to get into a talk and shoot video blog on the UFC. UFC Fight Night 102 is scheduled for this Friday, December 9th in Albany, New York, the Times Union Center, upstate New York. Interesting that they go back to New York right after the big Madison Square Garden show on November 12th. And this time it's a fight night, so it's a little less stuff. We got 4 fights at the sport books already. In the heavyweight division, you got the main event. This one's 5 rounds. You got Derek Lewis favored at -180, taking on Shamil Abdurrahimov. Abdurrahimov paying back at +150. Over-unders at 1.5 with the over and the under paying -115. More heavyweight action sees Francis Ngannou, a big -530 favorite against Anthony Hamilton. Hamilton paying back at +350. And you got the over-under there. This is a 3-rounder. The rest are all 3-rounders. And you got the over-under for Hamilton Ngannou at 1.5 with the over at +165 and the under at -215. Light heavyweight action, you've got Safarov at +155 as he takes on John Vellante. Vellante at -195. The over-under there is at 1.5 with the over at +100 and the under -140. And the last fight at the books, also light heavyweights. This one you got Sean O'Connell at +250, taking on Corey Anderson. Anderson at -350. Over-unders 2.5 with the over at -135 and the under at -105. That's the fights that are up at the books for the UFC Fight Night 102. You can check back later in the week. I'm sure more of them are going to pop up. And obviously we got on Saturday the UFC 206 up in Canada. So you can see why they're in upstate New York, and then they're going to be up in Toronto. They're in the northeast, so to speak. So the UFC infrastructure there, ready to go. You can check our other blog for 206 odds. I'm Miguel Dorati, and we'll talk to you after the fights.